We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here in Houston, it's another home game for the Rockets.
And the atmosphere is always electric in a rivalry matchup like this one. You gotta love it.
Yeah, they can say what they will about this being just another game. You can see it in their eyes. This is different.
Out to Thompson. Over Jackson. Thompson misses. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve. Yeah, Butler with the quick trigger there off the catch. Nicely done.
Here's Sharpe. And stolen by Richardson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Artest. Jackson with the screen. And here is Şengün. Covered by Bamba. Şengün inside. Yep, it counts.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
It's Klingon, top of the key. It's rebounded by Şengün. Back to Jackson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. To the wing right side. Pass to Sharpe. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. And it's blocked.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Here's Şengün. Rebound by Butler.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's stolen by Alvarado. Here's Sharpe, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And it's Alvarado missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. So they generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Portland trailing here. Sharpe on the wing. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Out to the wing. And stolen by Richardson. And there's the drive. Clingan. Out to Thompson. Bamba sets a screen. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Sharp. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. 5 to shoot. Let's go. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's deflected. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
To the right side. Pass to Clingan. Thompson in the corner. From deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And finished off by Avdia.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Avdia. No good with the triple. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2.
The Trailblazers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Pass to Whitmore. With the floater. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories. But I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's Joe. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Joe's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Trailblazers. Outside, Green. Over Joe. Portland grabs the miss. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Şengün. Outside for Jackson. Now Sharp. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that. And it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Joe. Now, here's Şengün. Carries it from three-point range. Şengün's got 5 points so far.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Anderson looking it over. And here's Winslow. Outside, Green. And the basket is good. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Back to Artest. Right side Jackson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Plays it up off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Artest. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Artest got himself on the board with 3 there. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
.149 left to play here in the half. Now Alvarado. Still yet to score. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Back to Joe. Here's Alvarado. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Houston leading by 3. Here's Thompson. He takes it in. And they'll get another chance. Stolen by Artest. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
And it's Alvarado missing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Alvarado. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it. And it's the Rockets on the break. And Thompson slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets ahead. They lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
22.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Butler feeling out a bit. Here's the break. Back to Joe. Over Butler. Misses off the left iron.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Alvarado with the steal. Fires from the wing. Joe, good.
The assist.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Butler on the wing. Front past the arc. Drops in the tray. Butler's got 9.
Over his career, Butler's maybe been a little erratic from distance, but he always takes them with confidence.
Now, here's Şengün. To the middle. Pass to Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Stan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? You want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
It's Joe on the wing. Lets the three fly. And Klingon pulls it down. Rockets leading by 11. Thompson. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Hartenstein in the high post. Scoreless thus far. That one goes in.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Bucket is good. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Hartenstein inside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. No good that time. Rockets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Smith on the wing. And he's good on the three ball. And the Rockets lead by 16.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Shepard with the ball. And the wide open shot from Avdia. From the top of the key. And it falls over the rim and in. Rockets leading by 14. Pass to Winslow. Back to Henderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
The 19-footer is on the money. 8 points for Jalen Green.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Right side, Avdia. And Portland again with the bucket. Green deciding where to go with it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
The Trailblazers, 32.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Trailblazers trailed by 16. Şengün with a wide open look. And the three off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Portland. And here's Sharp. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Back to Sharp. Outside for our test. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Bamba. Uncovered. And he hits the jump shot. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's our test missing. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Timeout, Blazers. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Sharp on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Jackson down low. Back to Alvarado. Here's Sharp. It's good from long range. Sharp's got 6 in the quarter.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Pass to Bamba. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Trailblazers trailed by 14. Here's Sharp. They get it back. Here's our test. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
It's tipped, and they're able to recover. 1:49 left in the fourth. And the basket by Alvarado.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
outside Butler. And stolen by Şengün. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's our test. Shot clock at 6. Thompson surveying the floor. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Şengün. Jackson with it. 54 seconds left in the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And the basket by Alvarado.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
The kick outside to Butler. Over Şengün. And Butler gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean...
Mate, please don't worry about... I'm just keeping it real, man. You know my dough, trust me.